Hey, I remember why I never went at him before. I remember why I never went at you before, Xazien. Because I always thought you were mentally differently able. But you're not. But I can see why someone would get that impression now, because god damn, was that horrible. So one of the teachings that got handed out in my household is that, you know, from mother, father, grandmother, is that God protects animals, he protects children, and he protects those of us that are differently able. And I'm going to say those of us that are differently able because I don't want to disrespect people that actually have that affliction. But in Xazien's case, he doesn't have that affliction. I know watching his content and listening to him talk, you would get that impression, but no, he's a fully functioning human being. He just acts ignorant. And looking at his response video to me, it was absolutely pathetic. Like, you're proving everything that I said about you. You're a goddamn Kirby. Hey, thanks Critical Geek for coining that term, by the way. He's a Kirby. He can't resist sucking other people's off. He can't resist it. Look at his thumbnail. This is why people don't watch your content. This is why people don't subscribe to you anymore. It's because you have low effort content. You don't like this video. This thumbnail alone is proof of that, right? This entire video is proof of it, but this thumbnail alone is proof that you have no originality, no creativity, no innovation, things that you would need to make a successful channel. You couldn't do it. You went on Google for 2 minutes, typed in Super Saiyan God Vegeta, put it in a photo editor and just clipped your face over it, just like that. That's it. You couldn't even expend the effort to get on Xenoverse and use the goddamn photo mode they gave you to make a respectable thumbnail. Like, really? Oh my god, I'm giving them tips. Goddamn. Anyways, looking at this video, he didn't defend himself on one point. He just did what most guilty people do. He starts it out laughing at all the points that I made about him, laughing about the proof that I presented, laughing at the fact that I used his own words against him to prove a point that he constantly bitches, whines, and moans about his subscribers not supporting him, bitching about his viewers not supporting him and supporting these bigger YouTubers. He couldn't defend himself. All he could say is, well, you use clips from Custom Kid Gaming stream to prove. Like, yeah, I used it to use your own words against you to prove a point. That's what you're supposed to do. And then the second thing, which it should have been the most important, he damns himself by proving that he's still associated with the individual that went around posting CP in other people's Discord servers, right? Like, anyone with common sense would let people know, hey, I got nothing to do with that guy. I'm not associated with him anymore. The moment that I found out he did that shit, I dropped all association with him. That's all he should have been saying. That's all Xazien should have been saying. But no, he's saying, no, I talked to him and I told him I was really ashamed and disappointed in him. Like, no, like, dude, you number one, if you have any self-respect, you don't associate with people that already proved that they went around having that hazardous material. Not only that, but going around posting in other people's Discord servers. That's a person that you should quickly disassociate yourself with. And you didn't. You just proved my point. You're still around him. Like he himself said he went around posting that stuff, and you're still in the same allegiance with this guy. You just making you like, no, this is why people don't expose you. This is why NBA doesn't waste time exposing you. You do a damn good enough job of it yourself. That's the only good job that you do, is exposing yourself. I'm only wasting time doing this is because I want to get the shits and giggles. Like, I'm laughing at you, man. Like, you're not, you think you're a worthy opponent to me? Maybe if you were Kid from the Six, like, I want the genuine article, not the carbon copy. You're the fucking carbon copy. Like, you're not worth anyone's time. This is why no one else makes videos about you. This is why you sitting up there mad right now because NBA won't make a video about you. He won't have you on his show because you're not worth their time. This is why you mad at other YouTubers because they're more successful than you. And you spent all that time on the, whatever, the lag fest, whatever stream you called it. That's why you spend most of your time on there bitching about other people's success. I don't know, man, but he didn't disprove anything, and he even goes on to say that if he gets 50 likes, he'll post the evidence that he had conversations with the real Asher 915, that he'll prove that he's not him. AKA, he's gonna go to his Asher 915 account, exchange conversations between that account and whatever other account that he's going to use in the video, and try to pass that off as proof. Because if you had the evidence ready to go, anyone with common sense would say, oh, hey, wait, we're gonna go ahead and post the evidence now, just go squash that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go disprove that stuff immediately. What you're doing, you're waiting to go create evidence. Either you're waiting to create it yourself, or you're waiting for someone to assist you. I don't know what you're doing here. I guess you're trying to wait for someone to make a Xazien account or whatever the fuck your gamer tag is. I don't care to know what it is. You're not important enough. You're not on my radar. But like, this was just sad, man. Xazien, your arms are too short to box with God. Like, this is literally, like, unless you, like, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like, even though I'm getting all the shits and giggles out of this guy, a part of me feels ashamed for even wasting time to lift a finger to go at this guy. Like, I know there's nothing really wrong with him, but he's just so incompetent that it just feels like it's completely unfair. It's unfair to him because he's not equipped enough to go at anybody. But that's the end of the video, guys. Like, don't waste time validating this idiot here. Like, he's really just sad. So I'm not even gonna waste time responding to his response video. We all know it's gonna be him exchanging messages with himself, because if he had evidence or proof, he would have just put it in the video to begin with. But that's just common sense. So I've been your perfect being, the #1 anime, gaming, Dragon Ball, and Xenoverse channel on the internet, Lord Paragon Perfection. And this has been your Xazien Exposed World Tour. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, follow me on all social media websites, gaming sites, etc. You name it, and I will see you there. From yours truly, Big Papa Perfection. Peace to all my perfectionists out there in the Omniverse.